We go from Tampa. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. Herbert off of play action. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Flushed out right. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Nasir Adderley on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Complete to Amari Cooper.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside to 5 at the 4. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And on the grandest of stages, with the whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about it, Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest? How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting for the game. But this team came out and handled it just like it was a regular season walk in the park. Terrific start.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
And now back out comes the offense. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Herbert's pass
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
makes it 2nd.
Play action. It's Herbert.
1-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Herbert.
He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Flush to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
So a nice pickup there. And, Charles, what a story this would be for this rookie running back. A high draft pick, and at the fear of sounding a little hyperbolic, but he's got the weight of the franchise to some degree on his shoulders, and now here he is trying to do his part in securing a Super Bowl victory for this ball club.
There's been an amazing run for this rookie. Did you hear what I did there? Did you catch that?
I did. I got you.
All right, good. I'm glad you're with me. Look, let's be honest about it. In our wildest imaginations, in his wildest imagination, I don't think he expected this truly in year one. A chance to cap off one of the more impressive seasons we've seen for a rookie running back here in the Super Bowl. You got to give it to him. He has been sensational from day one.
Sensational indeed, and he put a cap on the season last night, taking home Offensive Rookie of the Year honors, so this would be quite a weekend if he can get this one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Chargers 0.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Van Der Esch on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
And Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. It's a nice second effort we just saw there, so I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
This to Jarwin. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
17-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
A gain of 4. It's now.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
2nd and
9. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Keenan Allen, the intended target, 3rd down here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. A final shot before the break for Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. So we've reached so the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Actually, to kick off for the Chargers.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This is Tony Pollard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
He steps out of bounds.
So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Prescott from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
Prescott.
So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Now they try the right side here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And to give this time to the tailback. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
The stop made by
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Van Der Esch on the tackle.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal. at the 4-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
On the return.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this throw caught left side. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 62 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And correct me. And now the kick is blocked. Now the Chargers have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
As you tell me all the time, Brandon, mark that play down. That should be a tie game. Instead, a great job by the guys blocking it. And, boy, they've got to have a great lift going off the field.
And the further it happens in the game, and here in the second half, it just gets more magnified.
At their own
getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Looking deep for Gabriel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Herbert. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass.
And he's going to go down again.
Leighton Vander Esch.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as the Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Ezekiel Elliott. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 20.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Linval Joseph drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
It's going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Ryan Allen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Prescott to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
For the Cowboys.
And incomplete.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. This for the lead in the final stages. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
At their own 20.
Herbert and the Chargers down 16-14. A little over a minute to go. A field goal wins the Super Bowl, but work to do here on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And they will take a knee here.
Prescott on the keeper. A loss of
so time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
They threw everything at you that year, and yet you handled it like a pro. But your journey was just getting started. Take us through your next milestone.
A lot of league history is about rivalries between teams and players. My career was no different.
Often what we see is that a division opponent who you play 2 times a year becomes a marquee rival. Which team was that for you?
There was already a very long and storied history between the two franchises, and then things escalated, simply because of modern technology.